G'day guys, Chris here from Vo-Gus Prospecting. Check this out. This is the gold I've collected over the past 10 months, not including my last two trips. My last two trips gold is in this pan over here and it hasn't been weighed. Now this is the gold that should put me over my 1 troy ounce. We're going to find out how much we've got sitting here, and then we're going to find out how much is in that pan, because man, I want that ounce. I'll give you a little bit of a rundown of what we've got in these jars. This is my specimens jar. I'm not going to weigh these today because I feel like with the quartz and whatnot it would be hard to get a very accurate reading of how much gold is in there, but there is definitely gold, and that's a cool little jar, so we're going to put that aside. In this jar here we have these from my very secret spots. They're full of chunks pretty much. You can probably see some of them in there. So nice big chunky coarse gold. I'm not sure how much is in that, but they're from my secret spots. These are from places like Reedy Creek. Lots of fine gold. There is still a little bit of black sand in there, and there is a little bit of amalgam and whatnot as well. So I'm actually going to take into account that there's going to be some extra weight in there that shouldn't be taken in, and I'm going to say that's going to be 1 gram. And I reckon that's going to be overestimating how much black sand's in there, because you can see it isn't terribly much. Over here though we have 2 nuggets. So we've got the big one that was 3.18 grams, and we've got this little one which was 0.7. There's a speck of gold there that should be in that pan. Now this pan is all the gold I have not weighed. I have no idea how much is in there, so that's the one that should tip me over the edge. Let's find out. Okay, got my scales. We're going to put my little container on top of it, turn them on. I hope you can see the screen. If you can't, that's going to be annoying, but it's set to 0. It's on grams is what we've got. Now I'm going to weigh these jars separately because I want to keep them separate for the OCD sort of reasons. Alright, here we go. So this is the Reedy Creek, the big jar full of gold. Alright, 20.1513. We'll just knock it down to 20 grams, and we're going to take off that gram for the dirt. So we're going to say 19 grams for Reedy Creek gold. Alright, 19 grams. So we're going to take that gold away, and we're going to put it in a pan. Put that back on, zeroed once again. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the nice chunky coarse secret location gold. This is extremely clean gold, so I'm not taking anything off. Alright, 6.25 grams. Making sure I record this so I can add it all up. 6.25. Put this in a separate pan again. Alright, back on. I was going to tear that off again to make sure it's good. Beautiful. Now we've got the 2 nuggets. Actually, I don't even need that. I can tear that off. We've got 2 nuggets. So the big one and the little one together, 4.56. So nuggets. Now, if I show you this, you're going to have to watch me do terrible maths. No, you're not. I'm just going to cheat, because my brain has up and left me completely. So, 19 grams plus 6.25 plus 4.56 equals 29.81. So the total for everything I've got so far is 29.81. Now to make a troy ounce we need 31.1. So if we take off 31.1, I need 1.29 grams from the gold in this pan, and I've got 2 little nuggets in there, so it might work, it might not. We'll find out in just a second. Put them in there. 1.29. You have to bear with me here because I've got to do all this. You better tip it so you can see. Oh no, wait a minute. Before I get too carried away, guys, I better put that on there and tear it off. No, tear. Thank you. Alright. 1.29. I've got a feeling I don't have it. I reckon it's going to be just off. Here we go. Put you on the camera. I hope it's not bloody off. Oh, 1.46. Yes. Yes. So my new gold was 1. Well, I'm just going to say 45 because it keeps jumping. So 1.45. Which means that brings me up to a grand total of 29.81 plus 1.45, 31.26. Look at that, 31.26. I freaking made it, just barely. And that's not including the little specimens that I've got in this jar. Righty-ho. So, sit tight for a second. I'm going to show you this all nice and pretty. Guys, it took 10 months to get that gold, and you know what, I did a lot of exploring and a lot of research and a lot of miles to do it, but now when I look at it perspective wise, it took me 8 months to get that and 6 weeks just to get that, and that is a really big improvement. The next ounces are going to fall quite easily with these new spots, and that's what it's about. It's not just about going out there to where everyone else goes, it's about doing your research, reading lots, talking to people, especially the old timers who are out there doing it, because they will be able to give you invaluable information where you can find gold that looks as spectacular as that in places it shouldn't be. I cannot implore you enough. Do your research. Go out and have like a lot of fun talking to the people who've been doing it for many decades and listen to what they have to say, because they will be able to help you. Slightly on that note, that's why I've written the Gold Prospector's Handbook. A lot of the information that I got taught from old timers is in that book, and in the second volume that I'm currently working on, that will not be out probably till next year, but the second volume is going to cover even more in-depth stuff. As a beginner, even as someone who may have only been doing it for a year or several months, the information contained in this book is going to give you a great amount of insight into exactly where gold is, and that's the number one trick. Finding it. Once you find it, getting it out of the ground is the easy part. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. The link is in the description for the book, and if you like my YouTube channel, remember to hit that subscribe button, because I really appreciate all the support. Another huge milestone that we hit as well, 100,000 views since April, which is fantastic. So thank you very, very much for all of your wonderful support. The messages I get make my day as well, so thank you very much for all of that. As always, guys, I hope to catch you out there sometime, and may the gold gods be in your favor.